What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily, and in this video, we are checking out literally the biggest thing I have ever reviewed. This is the Hisense 100-inch class U6 Series MiniLED 4K Smart TV. That's a lot of words, but this TV has a lot to offer. Not only is it massive, and relatively affordable too, but it's a darn good TV with a viewing experience that still wows me every time I turn it on. It's not some oversized cheap panel from a bunch of years ago. This is a 4K UHD mini LED display with QLED Color, a native 144Hz refresh rate, and all the content and format support you could ask for, basically giving you a cinema-like setup for your living room. The sheer size of this TV is obviously the first thing you notice. And Hisense, who, if you aren't familiar, is a leading brand in consumer electronics and appliances, actually suggests that the 100-inch class is basically becoming a new category of TVs nowadays that they say is the future of home entertainment. And Hisense is ranked #1 worldwide by volume share in 100-inch and over TVs. I suspect 100-inch TVs might be more and more common, even the living room standard someday, so long as you have the space for it. Just like how the standard TV size has continued to increase over the years, from 55-inch to 60, 72, 84, etc. In my home, I fortunately have both a big size living room and a large enough wall where the TV itself doesn't look that big, not comically large at least. And I actually think in my space here it fits quite well. I will say that you'll want to have enough space between the TV and the couch or the seats you're using so that the viewing experience is immersive but still comfortable. And I think that's exactly what I was able to do with this. Now, let's talk technology. The U6 series uses Hisense ULED mini-LED backlighting. This means that instead of a handful of large light sources behind the screen, there are thousands of tiny LEDs working independently to produce light and color. This allows for far more precise local dimming and brightness controls. The result is better contrast, very deep blacks, and brighter highlights compared to traditional LED televisions. On top of that, the U6 series features QLED quantum dot color technology, which enables the screen to reproduce over 1 billion shades of color with remarkable accuracy. When you combine that with the mini LED system, you get a display that looks incredibly dynamic and lifelike. Bright scenes are very vivid without appearing washed out, and dark scenes maintain a strong sense of depth and clarity without getting lost. This television supports nearly every high dynamic range format available today, including Dolby Vision, Dolby Vision IQ, HDR10+, regular HDR10, and HLG. It reaches up to 1000 nits of peak brightness and includes approximately 600 local dimming zones. That technical foundation gives you the kind of image quality that makes every scene stand out, from bright outdoor visuals to dark, dramatic, and cinematic moments. The other thing I'll say about both the picture and the display itself is that this is a matte screen, which obviously cuts down on glare a ton. My living room is literally surrounded by windows, and I just can't really use a big, glossy TV screen, especially not something this big, without seeing a ton of glare from the sun, from the city lights at night even. I mean, something this big would just be one giant mirror almost through most of the day. But you can see that there's basically no glare whatsoever, no distractions. It's a perfect viewing experience, even in the less than ideal living room environment that I have. Naturally, this is a true 4K television with a native resolution of 3840 by 2160. Even if you are not watching native 4K content, Hisense HiView AI engine takes lower resolution video and intelligently upscales it. It enhances motion and refines detail, so even regular cable TV or older streaming shows look sharper and more fluid. The end result is a consistent, premium quality viewing experience no matter what you choose to watch. The U6 series is also a full-on smart TV powered by by Fire TV OS. That means you have immediate access to all your favorite streaming devices like Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, Prime Video, of course, and YouTube right out of the box. The included Alexa-enabled remote allows for voice commands, so you can easily search for shows, control smart home devices, or adjust settings without even messing with the buttons. You don't need an external streaming box, but you can easily connect one if you choose to do so. There are 4 HDMI ports on the back, 2 of which are HDMI 2.1 compatible. That means you can connect multiple gaming consoles, a soundbar, or even a higher-end computer. HDMI port 1 supports eARC as well, which simplifies connecting a high-quality sound system, for example, for those of you who want an even richer home theater audio experience. If you're a gamer, this is also the TV for you. The native 144Hz refresh rate and Hisense Game Mode Pro provides variable refresh rate support and low input lag for responsive, smooth gameplay. Whether you're playing on a PS5, an Xbox Series X, or if you connect up a gaming PC to this thing, it handles fast-paced action really well. And with a screen this size, gaming becomes something entirely new. Open-world environments feel enormous, sports games look super realistic, racing gives you that immersive, edge-of-your-seat feel that smaller screens don't really deliver. The overall viewing experience is definitely the highlight here. MiniLED backlighting creates precise contrast, QLED Color ensures accurate tones and vivid highlights, and the massive screen just makes every piece of content feel larger than life. Watching a 4K HDR movie on this display really does feel like being in a movie theater. The combination of clarity, brightness, and depth draws you in, and sports fans will appreciate how smooth motion looks during fast plays and action sequences. And if you're a big movie watcher, you'll also appreciate the cinematic feel of whatever content you enjoy. The TV is bright, colorful, fast, and very smart, and it delivers an incredibly immersive experience that will make you want to watch and rewatch all your favorite content just to see how good it looks on something this big. Even the sound quality is better than you might expect from a thin TV with built-in speakers. Hisense AI sound enhancements automatically adjust different levels depending on what you're actually watching. So dialogue is clear, sound effects have a ton of oomph and bass without being distorted, and overall the sound balance by default is really great. There are different sound settings you can jump between as well if you want some more emphasis on, say, dialogue or sound effects. Here are a couple of sound samples just to kind of give you an idea.
In a sport like this, you don't learn the limits unless you push the limits. You should not be alone.
Why did you join the Brotherhood?
Who are they?
It's Tyler Owens. Calls himself a tornado ranger. If you feel it!
You know, our crew is not like your crew.
And while pairing it with a soundbar or home theater system would definitely take it to another level, the onboard audio is actually crazy loud. I watched this TV at like 15 pips of volume at most. 40 or 50% volume is enough to shake the room, and 100% max volume with this TV, I kid you not, would probably get me evicted. It's almost like being in a movie theater, and I actually was shocked at how loud this gets just from the TV itself. Where this TV really shines, though, is its overall value. In the past, screens this big required a projector setup, which you guys have seen on my channel a lot over the years, or a high-end panel that could easily cost tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. We've seen plenty of concept TVs at CES with eye-watering price tags that were massive and would likely never be sold. But Hisense has completely changed that with this. They made a large format, high-end screen, really transforming home entertainment, and it's accessible to just about everyone. You can get a movie theater-like setup in your home with really minimal effort and cost. This Hisense 100-inch U6 Series MiniLED TV offers an extraordinary combination of size, clarity, advanced technology, gaming capabilities, and smart features at a price that sort of feels unreal. If you have the room for it or the wall space for it, this is the television that can completely redefine whatever your home entertainment experience might be. So there you go. That's the Hisense 100-inch U6 Series Mini LED TV. What do you guys think? Would you want a TV this big? What would you watch on it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, of course. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video though. Be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.